Hello, welcome back to week 4 and Merry Christmas today. I'm filming this in the morning before everyone is doing stuff for the day. But this week what we got done is I built these bed boxes, which I'll show. I'm pretty excited about those. I put the bed platform in. But yeah, there's the bed box on both sides. I have my shelves just sitting in here right now, still waiting on a couple things I need to do before I install those up. But then they'll be ready to go up. Because also now I have finished cutting this and also putting this kind of nice rounded edge on it, which I'm pretty excited about. And what else did we do this week? Also, under the bed, we put this bike rack in and got all the measurements figured out for that. So again, waiting on a couple things before the final install, but then that'll go in. And then the big thing, which are all around me, put in all this reflective insulation. So here on the drawer slides, I'm just taking measurements, putting all the screws in the sides of each of them, lining it up, and then doing the exact same thing on the other side. And I'm doing it upside down so that the top of the slides are even with the top of the bike box. So next up, I'm just cutting out some pieces that I will glue together to elevate my gravel bike on the bike rack. Okay, so I've glued up these wood blocks together overnight. This is what my other bike's gonna stand on. And then today I'm sanding these edges nice and smooth because they look like that. A bunch of glue, kind of uneven. And this is what I'm gonna use for my bike stand. Okay, so this is how the bike rack turned out. I've got these things which will mount to the through axles on my bike. So there'll be one here and there'll also be one right here. And I had to make this kind of funky thing so that my gravel bike can kind of fit up and around my mountain bike in here. But it's got this little lock here, and what you can do is push this down, which unlocks it, and the whole thing will slide out. I don't have it attached right now, so I won't pull it all the way out or else it would just fall down. But yeah, it's just on these heavy duty slides, and it's not locking in there, but I think it'll work out well. I'm excited to get the bikes in here finally on that. This is the next project I worked on, which was building some boxes that will go on either side of my bed. So I just finished these 2 boxes that are like extending my bed outwards a little bit. And here I've put this line kind of recessed in here in which this LED strip will sit so that it's a little bit up and tucked away. And then here will go this, if I can get it, that guy, just like that. Once I had the bed boxes built and I had dry fit everything, then I was just going in and uninstalling all of the framing I had put in so that I could install this reflective insulation. And when I put this first piece in, I realized that my bolts were not long enough actually. So that was kind of a bummer, but I just called it there for the day and then ended up going to the store later on and getting the correct length bolts. Next, I detached the kitchen countertop from the wall and set it on its side so that I could cut out this top piece and make it a little bit more fluid. Okay, honestly kind of nervous about this because if I mess it up, there's no way I'm redoing this whole structure. So, practiced it a couple of times on this. Hopefully it works out. Okay, the first side went pretty well. I flipped it on its side, did the back side, instead of doing it like upside down. And then I'm gonna finish out this spot and then we should be good. Now that the kitchen countertop piece was cut and rounded on that edge, I was ready to put up the rest of the reflective insulation on that wall so that I could reinstall that big kitchen cabinet top piece and also the rest of the framing that I took down from this side. That concludes week 5 video. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys next week for hopefully getting all these shelves up and it's starting to look like a real home in here.